Alright, I'm still working on this particular site here for multimedia purposes. I need to make some new audio snippets for the bacon page and the toast page. So I'm using the Audacity here. This is the icon for Audacity, and I made this first snippet for bacon 1, and then I have to make a bacon 2 and a bacon 3 just to show how three links can open up in this iframe the way it did in the eggs page. So far, I'll let you hear. Oh, you probably can't hear actually. Okay, I basically said one strip of bacon would be great. Then I hit File, Export Audio. You have MP3 files that comes up that you could hit the drop down list and change it to all these other different file types. But MP3 is fine for what I'm doing because right now I'm not doing video, I'm doing audio. So I'm going to put one bacon. I want to save it in my folder recipes, in my chapter 1, and just like I have eggs 1, 2, 3, I'm going to have, well, actually, I could say bacon 1, 2, 3 to make the naming conventions consistent. There's bacon 1, save. If you want to fill in these values, you can. Track title, bacon 1, album title, breakfast, track number, I don't know, 1. It's actually, I didn't fill these out on the other, so I guess it doesn't really matter. 2015, genre, um, multimedia, web page stuff, comments. I'm just fiddling around with web page design and code. Okay, hit OK. You don't have to fill out this, but I thought I'd give it a shot because I've never done it before. I just want to see how that works out. Okay, so now it's supposed to save to the path that I created. And I'm going to hit File, Close, Save Changes Before Closing, No. Now it's going to get rid of all that. It's going to allow me to make my second audio. So I'm going to come up here. I'm going to do my bacon 2. Yeah, 2 pieces of bacon would be great. Okay, stop it, and you see these flat lines on either side of my recording? Well, what I want to do is I want to chop them off because I'm trying. Oh, I just deleted the whole thing. Let me see if Control Z will bring it back. Oh, how cool is that? Control Z is your undo. Okay, so edit, delete. I guess I need to do it one at a time. I don't know what I did wrong there. So, because you want your file sizes to always be as small as possible, and you don't want the user to click on here and have to wait for a few seconds before the audio comes in. You want it to be as quick as possible. So then if I hit this, I should hear it. Oh, maybe I gotta start over here again. Yeah, 2 pieces of bacon would be great. Okay, that did actually record. So I'm gonna hit File, Export Audio, and now I'm gonna name this Bacon 2. Bacon 2, and it's gonna be an MP3 file. Save. I'm not gonna fill out all that other stuff because that's just adding extra time. And then I'm gonna hit File, Close, Save Changes, No, and I'm gonna make my third bacon. 3 strips of bacon, please. I'm so hungry. Okay. Again, I want to snip off my dead spots, my dead ends. Whoops. Then I want to save by exporting the audio here in the Chapter 1 folder. This is going to be Bacon 3. It's already MP3. Don't need to change it. Hit save. Okay. Only thing is I wish I seen like a bar that would let me know when it's done. File, close, save changes, no, and I could actually close out of Audacity, period. Or while I'm in here, I could do my toast files too, and my juice files. I might as well, so I don't have to reopen this again. One slice of toast, thank you. 2 slices of toast. Thank you very much. 3 pieces of toast. I really am starving. Now, although it seems like really strange that I'm doing 3 different messages for toast, for eggs, for bacon, my point here is basically that when you make your web page and you incorporate different types of multimedia, images, audio files, and video file, I'm not giving you anything incredible. This is for you to just get the code together so you can replace it. For instance, this right here might be 3 poems that you have created and you're going to read. And these are the names of your poems. Or maybe you're creating music on your keyboard or your guitar or you're singing or whatever the case may be. Or maybe these are step-by-step instructions for a recipe, and you might use your code to give you your video. I'm sorry, your image. You might have 3 or 4 images of a recipe you're cooking, and for each image, you might have a link underneath that opens up in this iframe and reads a little bit of what you do along with a picture, because sometimes having just a picture with an audio file takes up less space than creating uh, a video. So it's just different ways that you can add multimedia. How creative you get with it and how you style it is completely up to you. I just want to give you the building blocks or the tools, and so that's why I'm doing it in such a generic way here. Okay, so let's see. I did eggs, I did bacon, I did toast. Let me do juice. Or I could change this from juice to beverage because that way someone could ask for coffee, tea, milk, juice, or whatever. And my 3 possibilities or my 3 little audio snips can be completely different. Whereas the eggs, bacon, and toast were just asking for a certain number, certain quantity. The beverage would be a better idea than juice. Okay, so let me go on ahead and do the beverage. Um, let's see. Let's go with coffee. Coffee, please. Then I can just call it coffee. And let's see, close that. Let's make a tea. Whoops, wasn't ready yet. How do I undo? Control C, there we go. I like hot tea, thank you. Oops. Orange juice, please. You could also highlight this, and instead of going up here to edit and then delete, you can highlight this with your mouse, and you could just tap the delete key on your keyboard, and that's even quicker actually than having to click this and drop down and select. Okay. I'd like a tall glass of milk. I actually did more than I needed to. Let's see, I've got coffee, tea, and orange juice. I don't need to make 4. So let me just undo this. File, close. I don't need to save changes because I don't need to make 4 of those. Okay, so now I think I'm done with Audacity as far as the audio snippets. So now when I go to my bacon, um, I don't have them linked yet. And we click this. Oh, maybe I do. Yeah, 2 pieces of bacon would be great. 3 strips of bacon, please. I'm so hungry. Okay, you didn't hear those likely because my speaker's not close to my headset microphone, but those came out pretty good, so I must have named them the same way I linked them. Let me see if I did the same thing with toast. 1 slice of toast, thank you. Oh, good deal. Okay. 2 slices of toast, thank you very much. 3 pieces of toast. I really am starving. Okay, good deal. I just got to change this juice to beverage. Yeah, this isn't going to work because I probably named this Juice 1, Juice 2, and Juice 3, but when I created those audio snippets, I named them coffee, tea, and orange juice. So what I have to do is I have to go into my juice page. So you go into recipes, you go into chapter 1, look for juice.html. I'm pretty sure this is the right one. I wanted, yeah, Juice 1 audio, Juice 2 audio, Juice 3. Let's change that to coffee. These are the 3 things: coffee, tea, and orange juice. Okay, and then I have to change my the name of my MP3 file accordingly. I can't have it Juice 1, Juice 2, and Juice 3 because that's not what I named it. Now let's double check what I actually named it. Let's look for the MP3s. Bacon 123, coffee MP3, tea MP3, and orange juice MP3. So that's the names that I have. If I don't spell it the way that I named it, when when it looks for the MP3, it's not going to find it. And orange juice. Okay, you even have to have capitalization. If you don't use capitalization when you name your MP3 files, don't use it here. Okay, well now let's see. Let's go on ahead and refresh this. Go to juice, and let's see if that works. Coffee, please. Yep. I'd like hot tea, thank you. Yeah. Orange juice, please. Okay, good deal. So, the only thing I still need, oh, let me try these. Oh, I didn't fix these. I have to fix the code for these. Same thing with what I did up here, making sure that the links are named properly to what the actual MP3 files are. I have to do the same thing down here. So let's go back to that code. This was the part that we just changed, those 3 list items with the href target. I have to do this juice 1 is going to be coffee. Everywhere that there's juice 1, that's going to be coffee. That's my audio 1. Okay. And the juice 2 is going to be changed to tea MP3. And the juice 3 is going to be changed to orange juice. Okay, let's hit save up here. And my audio 1, I don't think I need to change anything in the scripts because in the scripts we created something, a variable name, which is going to actually hold the value, whatever runs odd play pause 1. Odd play pause 1, this script is associated with this audio tag, and this audio tag is associated with the coffee MP3. So the script doesn't need to change. As long as up here that where our audio tag is, as long as we have correctly spelled our source, we're good to go. Which that's pretty important because the fewer places that you need to make changes for future, like if you use this code for something else, you don't want a million places to have to change the audio tag. Okay, so let's see if our buttons work now for juice. We already checked this, they work. Coffee, please. Coffee works. I'd like hot tea, thank you. Tea. Orange juice, please. And orange juice, great. And I don't know what's going on with my video. My video for my eggs, my toast, and my bacon worked. For some reason, when I got to doing my juice, something is very wrong. So something's named wrong or whatever, but I'll get to that. Let me try toast. One slice of toast, two slices of toast, three pieces of toast. One slice of toast, thank you. One slice of toast, thank you. Two slices of toast, thank you. Three pieces of toast. I really am starving. Okay, because I named these similarly to my eggs and bacon, I didn't have to go back into the file and rename. When I got to the juice, that's when I had to rename because I didn't call it juice 1, juice 2, and juice 3 like I did eggs, bacon, and toast. And because of that naming change, I had to go in the under the code and change the code underneath for these and these. So my bacon should also work without having to go redo these buttons. One strip of bacon would be great. Yeah, two pieces of bacon would be great. 3 strips of bacon, please. I'm so hungry. Okay, let's try our bacon video. Tasty bacon. Okay, so our bacon video works, our bacon buttons work, our bacon list links work, and eventually I will have just pictures of just bacon by itself, not the whole breakfast. Let's double check the eggs. There's the... I only want 1 egg. I'll have 2 eggs. I'm hungry enough for 3 eggs. Oh, of course this is going to work. I'll have 2 eggs. I'm hungry enough for 3 eggs. Yummy eggs. Okay, so eggs, bacon. Did I try the video for the toast? I don't remember. Let me see. Delicious garlic toast. Okay, that works great. So the only thing I need to do now to make all 4 of my links here, all of their pages work, is figure out why this video isn't working. And instead of running this video into the ground time-wise, I'm going to cut this off here, and when I figure out what I did wrong with this video, I'll come back and incorporate that.